Is that on camera? Okay, we'll edit that, I'm sure. First off, very excited for our senior class. Those guys have worked extremely hard. Some of them been here 4 years, some have been here 2 years, 3, some 5. Justin Watts 5. So very excited for those guys to send them out with a victory against a very, very good football team. Newberry, ranked in the top 10 in the region, had the same record as us, 5-3. Really pleased with how our guys played. Obviously, to respond, being down at halftime. We've been down in the last couple games at halftime, haven't been able to respond the way I thought we were capable of in order to do that this week. Really, really happy with that. Thought our defense, we gave up some big plays, but I'll tell you, to hold them to 111 yards rushing, this group was a very, very balanced football team. Nobody's really held them low in rushing yards, so to be able to do that, I think, great accomplishment. And then I think Luke Charles really played a very solid football game. Would love to have the interception back, obviously, but I think for the most part, he did a great job. And if you look at our third down conversions, 9-16, probably our best of the year. That really played out very well for us as we were able to keep moving the chains. I think that third down conversion that we hit there with about a minute left or 2 minutes left might have been the biggest one of the season for us. So very excited about that. Great to win at home. Great to finish this home campaign with a win. Proud of our guys, how they responded, didn't give up, didn't lose faith in anything that we were doing, and to come out and play the way they did, very excited. We've got a bye week. We'll get some rest. We got some guys banged up, and then to be able to finish up with their last game, put a stamp on the finish of the season. So very, very pleased with how this game went. Excited for our guys. Excited to see how that played out. Any questions?
What did you see from y'all's run defense this week during practice and stuff that helped y'all stop them or hold them to only 101 yards?
Well, I'll tell you, it's a great question. Last week, Carson Newman ran the ball well. Charleston ran the ball well 2 weeks before that. And we just felt like we were off a little bit. And I think anytime you face good rushing teams, you got to be perfect. And we were not perfect. So give Coach Richardson, Coach Williams, Coach Miller, our defensive staff, a lot of credit for just sticking with what we're doing and getting our defensive players to be dialed in on their assignments, to be exactly where they need to be in their run fits. And we gave up a couple runs. He had the 25-yarder, the one that sticks out to me on the outside, and then next time he ran it, I think he got a yard on it. So we were able to fix it. Our defensive staff made good adjustments, and it played out very well for us.
Coach, I know you probably got to be PC on this, but going down 14-0 in the first 9 minutes, how the Bach special teams play, did you feel a little deja vu?
Well, I was a little concerned, but going back to Charleston, we gave that up. We gave that up, and I really felt like our guys, responded, and so we got to get some things picked. We got to get some things cleaned up on our punt cover because we have people there. We're just not making the tackles on punt cover. So we're getting the guys in the position to do it. But I told the guys at halftime. I said this game's far from over. I told them in the locker room. I said every phase of the game is going to have to come out and make a statement. Kickoff return is going to have to do it. Offense is going to have to do it. Then defense is going to have to do it. And they popped the one up. Danny Atkins got the ball. We came down and scored. Okay. Then defense made a stop, and the offense got it back. And we've been holding that play with TJ there for a while. And we were able to score in 2 plays, 3 plays I think it was. And TJ did it. Now, boom, we went from being down to up. I kept believing in our guys. I know they kept believing in the process. So pleased with how that played out.
Luke Charles had a great game, but you only had 71 yards rushing. How are you going to try to balance out your offense for your next opponent? Well,
they made a conscious decision to make us try to throw the ball, and so we called a few more passes than runs. But what Luke really did a very good job overall putting us in the right play because a lot of those were run pass checks, and so I think he was right. We've had some injuries at running back. Elliott has done a great job. He carried the ball 19 times and only got 50 yards, but got a crucial third down for us and got a couple other good runs in there. We got to clean up some of that, and we got to give ourselves a chance But you know, I'll take the total yardage and the time of possession, however we can get it.
I've been with you all along, that the wide receiver pass.
Mm-hmm.
No, I haven't seen much success with it, but do you see, I mean, TJ threw a perfect pass on
Yes.
that play. I mean, did you see the confidence in TJ when that play was called?
Well, I told TJ, I said, look, when we get on the left hash, we're going to have an opportunity to do that. And we were on the left hash, and I had another play called, and he's like, Coach, let's do it, let's do it. I said, no, not yet, I'm going to do this. And then we got a big gain, and I was like, all right, TJ, here we go. And by far, in the 3 weeks we've been practicing that, that is by far the best pass he's thrown the entire time. And, you know, you know, Donald Britt can make you look pretty good at times, and I think Donald helped TJ out. But what a great play, what a great momentum surge for us. And so I give TJ credit for calling that one. I'm the one who sent it in, but TJ is the one who said, let's do it now.
You got to ask this question. What the opportunity to talk about seniors, what has this senior class meant to this team?
Well, I'll tell you, you know, going back, we added Sean Rush a couple years ago, added Brandon Jimenez. You know, I think they've been crucial to our defensive success. Zach Bohannon's played D-end and played D-end and played tight end for us and really filled whatever role we've asked. Ryan Stiles played as a freshman, redshirted his second year, you know, just done a fantastic job for us there. You know, Brandon Allen, Ricky Green, Bill Stanley and special teams, you know, those guys have just fought and scratched. Bill obviously punting the ball extremely well, got a career average of over 40. Donald Britt just playing, you know, exceptional, played a great game today. I mean, this is what I expect out of our receivers today, you know, 9 and 8 receptions. So did I miss anybody in there? I missed my O-line, all three of them. I'm trying to get them all to come back. Philip Cheek, you know, when we recruited him 4 years ago, knew that he was going to have a great career in front of him. And I think his concussion, I think he'll be fine. He got hit pretty well, but I think he'll be fine. Justin Watts came, and Justin Watts is just a great example of perseverance because he redshirted, didn't play much, was on scout team a couple years, and has just been crucial to our O-line this year, spotted. And then Donald Sheetself, you know, really just did a fantastic job. Transferred in from Lenore Ryan a couple years ago, came in with Brandon, came in when Sean Rush came in, and then Marquis McNeil, who really, I mean, flashed on the scene 2 years ago against Fayetteville State, I think, got a couple of sacks, and has just been steady for us. So John Eford was a senior, but he made the decision today to come back, so we're excited that we have those guys. We have John coming back. Excited for those guys that we're able to send them out and send them out with a victory. And now we can end this season hopefully winning 2 in a row and going in the right direction. So we appreciate y'all. Appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you doing this. And what a great homecoming for the Braves. Thank you all.
Thanks, guys.